Hello, Zita. Nice to see you again. Dear comrades, dear friends, there it goes. It's done. Let me start this speech by saying what an honor, privilege, and pleasure it has been serving as a vice president in the past 2 years. At the last Congress in Barcelona, we set an ambitious agenda in front of us. Our main goal was to recharge an organization that still suffered consequences from the COVID pandemic. From the start of the mandate, we wanted to engage as many of our member organizations and activists as possible, and to reconnect with our partners. From celebrating our important 30th plus 2 birthday and facilitating this Yes Summer Camp with hundreds of activists all over Europe, to leading an ambitious pan-European campaign for the European Parliament elections, in which we gave young candidates visibility and put important issues such as affordable housing, mental health policy, and labor issues on the top of the agenda. As a presidium, we weren't just focused on issues of the countries in the EU. With our political mission, we sent a clear message that we stand with the brave young people of Ukraine who face an ongoing illegal invasion from the authoritarian tyrant Putin. We have not stayed and will never be quiet about the ongoing genocide in Gaza, because as socialists, we are internationalists, and we cannot stay quiet about mass crimes anywhere in the world. Finally, we have raised the issues of our comrades in the Western Balkans, who have waited more than long enough for the EU to deliver on its promises for the region. In the past 2 years, we faced challenges, but we persevered and we delivered tangible results. When looking back on the past mandate, I cannot but get a little personal and emotional. Dear Enrique, as a newbie vice president, I could have not wished for a better president to guide me and help me grow. In the past 2 years, you made me braver, you made me more ambitious, but also more iconic. You're a true example of why queer representation matters. Your innovative, fearless, and authentic approach showed me how important it is to stay true to yourself. You were not just my president, but a mentor and a friend as well. Thank you for everything you did for both me and the organization. Dear Sophie, I could not be more lucky to have had you as the Secretary General in the past 2 years, especially in the turbulent times we faced, in which both the organization, but also us as the Presidium members, needed a pillar of stability. Your patient, calm, and caring approach enabled us to give our best to Yes, to young people, and to Europe. Thank you for always being there, be it in good, be it in bad times. I would also like to thank both Angela and Iris for helping us as the Presidium to stay on track and be focused. Your commitment to our organization and its values cannot be overstated. Finally, thank you to the rest of the Presidium with who I worked, grew, and shared moments I will cherish forever. This was a wild ride that I will never forget. The past 2 years have also resulted in strides that I am especially proud of. First, the first meeting that I had 2 years ago as a newly elected vice president was with the representatives of RVV Kosovo. Now, after 2 years, they are here with us and are candidates to be an observer member of our organization. Their passion for social justice, progress, and fighting for Kosovo youth is admirable, and getting to know both them personally and the work that they do for their organization has been such an immense privilege. I could not be more proud to have them here with us today, and hopefully having them as an observer member from today. Secondly, one of the main goals that I set for myself was to re-engage organizations from the Balkan region. I could not have had a better partner in doing this than my fellow VP, Kristina Stepanovic, who is so dedicated to raise the volume of the voices of those whose voices are often barely heard just because they come from a region that is often forgotten. We continually met and talked with comrades from the region, hearing their problems and articulating them in yes. From Slovenia to Bulgaria, we managed to engage more organizations and activists to see yes for what it is. I am especially proud that the comrades from Serbia, who are enduring some of their hardest moments from the hand of the authoritarian Vučić regime, recognized yes as a forum to articulate their hardship. Because yes needs to be exactly this, an organization that fights for those who often have a hard time fighting for themselves. Finally, in this time of rising homophobia and transphobia, attacks on hard-earned rights of queer people, and galloping anti-gender movements, I was proud to spearhead YES's positions, reactions, and initiatives on queer issues. From facilitating meetings of our queer network together with Eli, and joining prides across Europe with our partners from Rainbow Rose, to passing important policy documents and showing our dedications to the rights of queer people, because LGBTIQ rights are human rights, and I cannot overstate this. I was especially proud to represent YES at the Budapest Pride last month, which Orban tried to ban. This, for me, was the perfect representation of what YES is and should be. On the streets, even if it's risky and maybe dangerous, with activists and citizens fighting against autocrats, illiberalism, and dictatorship, and for values of democracy, solidarity, and progressivism. Even though a lot has been done, and I will finish with this, I promise, there's still work to do, now more than ever. With the experience and knowledge I received in the past mandate, I am even more passionate and dedicated to the work for the values that we as Young Socialists stand for. We are not going to stay silent when the far right attacks women's rights, LGBTIQ rights, and immigrants. We will not stay silent when international bullies like Putin and Netanyahu commit war crimes and genocide. We are not going to stay silent about the issues that the youth of Western Balkans face. We will show a clear socialist, feminist, and progressive alternative. Long live socialism.
Thank you, Karlo. We're in fact discussing